Hola amigos! Now let's have a look at the Spanish alphabet. Before we begin, tell me how many letters there are in the English alphabet. That's right, there's 26. In the Spanish alphabet, there's an extra letter. You've probably seen it. It's that N that has that little squiggle over the top of it. There are 3 other combinations that are not part of the Spanish alphabet. However, we are going to look at them today as we go over the Spanish alphabet because they are combinations that are included in the Spanish dictionary. And if you have a word that you're going to look up in the Spanish dictionary and they begin with one of these combinations, the combinations CH, the 2 L's together, and the 2 R's together, you still have to look for them in the Spanish dictionary under those combinations. Now let's begin. Look at the 2 letter A's. The A on the bottom is what the letter looks like in the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, and so on. The letter on the top is going to tell you the sound the letter makes. Now, the letter A, the sound it makes is ah. So think about the word up. The letter U in the word up is the sound that that letter makes. Ah. Also think about what you say when you go to the doctor's in the doctor's office. Ah. Now on to the letter B. In the alphabet it says be, and the sound that it makes is b, b, just like the letter in English. And next is the letter se, se. The sound that it makes is just like the letter in English. Sometimes it makes a k sound, and at other times, depending on what it's followed by, sometimes it'll make a s sound. Next is one of those extra ones that has a combination of 2 letters, the letters C and H, and it is the letter che. That is its name in the alphabet. The sound that it makes is ch, as you would hear in cherry. This is the letter D in English. I want you to begin by saying a D to yourself in English and take very close notice of the way you form your lips and your tongue. D, D. Notice that your tongue is curled up towards the back of your mouth. D. Now in Spanish, de. The tongue is up towards the front of your top teeth. De. As when you say the word day in English. Day, D-A-Y. So this is the letter de, and its sound is d, d. This is the letter e, and it would be the same sound that the letter E makes in the word pen in English. And this letter will always be the sound e. This is the letter F. It's the same sound as the letter F in English, so it says F. This is he, he. It is somewhat guttural to the back of the throat, and just like the letter G in English, sometimes it makes a G sound, and sometimes it makes a H sound. This is the letter hache, hache, and it is always silent. This is the letter E, E, and its sound is like 2 letter E's in English, as in the word peak, E. This is the letter jota in the alphabet, and this would be the equivalent of a letter H in English, although it would be a little bit more guttural. Listen to the sound, jota, and it would be found in words like Jose or Juan. This is the letter K. Its sound is K, like in kilo. This is the letter L, and its sound is L, just like in English. This is another one of those extra letters made up by 2 L's together. Its sound in the alphabet is eye, and its sound would be y. And it's the same as the sound that you hear at the beginning of the word yellow, y. And here is the letter M, same as the sound in English. This is N, just like the sound in English. This is one of the extra letters in the Spanish alphabet. It is the sound ñ, the letter ñ, and its sound is ñ. And it would be the equivalent of the sound that you hear in the word canyon or in the middle of onion. This is the letter O. O always makes that sound, and if you are pronouncing this letter correctly, your lips will also form that same sound or that same letter O. This is the letter P. Makes the same sound P as in English. This is the letter Q, always followed by the letter U, and the same sound as in English. This is the letter R. Again, make the sound of the letter R as you would in English, R, and take notice of where your tongue is, up against and curled towards the back of your mouth, R. Now this is R. This is towards the front, just behind your top teeth, and it is actually what we call trilled, which means that your tongue is moving up and down very quickly and allowing air to pass through. So you hear and you feel a bit of a vibration. R, R. This sometimes takes a fair bit of practice to master. The next letter is R, R, the two R's together. This is similar to the last letter R, except it is more trilled. It is in the same position, however you have to roll your tongue even further. R. One is even more difficult to do, and keep practicing. With time you will also be able to roll your R's. This is the letter S, and also makes the same sound S, like the S in English. This is the letter T. T. Say the T in English. T. Take note of the way your mouth is formed, your lips. T. It is fairly harsh on your face to say the letter T in English, on your muscles around your mouth. In Spanish, it's very soft. T. Your tongue is up against the front of your teeth again. T. Almost like you're saying a TH. T. This is the letter U. Always sounds exactly the same, and it's like you're saying two O's together. U. The letter V has two names. It is often called V or UV. At the beginning of a word, the letter V sounds very similar to the letter B. So it is often referred to as V chica, as in small v, and then the B would be called V grande, or large B. In the middle of a word, it is very similar to the V in English. However, the V in English, if you say a letter V, V, you can feel a little bit of air going through your lips. In Spanish, it would be a similar sound without the air going through your lips. V, V. The W is doble or W. W would be W, and W would be the equivalent of saying double V. And if you look at the letter double V, it does look like two V's together. And the letter W is kept in the Spanish alphabet only to write words that are of other origin or other nationalities, so it's not actually used for Spanish words. The next letter is X, X, and its sound is X, Next is Y. Its name is griega. Griega. And that literally translates into a Greek I. And the sound that the Y makes is E. And the last letter, zeta. Zeta. And its sound is S. S. Repeat after me and take very close notice of the positioning of my lips and my tongue. Here we go. A. B. C. Che. D. E. F. G. H. I. Jota. K. L. Ella. M. N. Ñ. O. P. Q. R. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. Z. Muy bien. Now remember, as I said at the beginning, the alphabet is going to help with your pronunciation. So make sure you learn it. Forwards, backwards, standing on your head. Make sure you keep practicing and review it from time to time. Good luck and buena suerte.